So we are currently seeing the two-party political system here in Britain fall apart right in front of our very eyes. Yesterday, as confirmed by the Daily Mirror, we saw that Conservative candidate Shaun Bailey has all but been abandoned by his own party. He had to find out via Twitter today that he's no longer invited to policy briefings. His credit lines have been pulled, and he was called behind the scenes, quote, the worst mayor candidate in history by his own party. On the other side of the fence, you've got the current mayor of London, whose own Labour Party refuses to let him come out in public until May 6th because it would, quote unquote, jeopardize the elections if he walked out on the street. These are your two choices to run our beautiful city here of nearly 10 million people and take us through the worst economic crisis in 300 years. These are your two choices, or what I like to call the illusion of choice. And these two choices are also littered with all sorts of party politics, corporate donations, backroom deals, all sorts of other strange stuff that goes on behind the scenes, which prevents them from doing the right thing for London and Londoners. I've lived in this city for over 20 years. My children were born here. I plan on being buried here, and I want the best for our city. I want to put 10,000 police officers on the street, and I know how to pay for it. I want to fix our bankrupt transportation system, and I know how to pay for it. I want to build 50,000 new affordable homes by Christmas of this year. That's 4 times the number the current mayor has taken 5 years to build, and I know how to pay for it, and I know where to get the land. And I also want to rebuild London's economy proactively, and I've got a big announcement coming out this week about that. I've got real plans for the future. I bring 30 years of business experience with me. The other two parties bring nothing with them. The Conservatives have a candidate they're literally embarrassed to be associated with, and yet they're still going to put his name on the ballot. That shows you how they roll. And the Labour candidate can't even let that man out of his glass office because he gets heckled at, he gets yelled at. He has to literally run and hide when he's confronted with the very voters that he's trying to get the vote from. But the funny thing is that the current mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, he already knows he's going to get your vote because he knows you'll vote for the same party your parents voted for and your grandparents, which I guess is Labour. Or is there a new paradigm here? Is it about transparency? Is it about fresh ideas, an independent candidate, and a new way forward? I've been out here publishing videos for the past 5 months straight, talking about great ideas, policies. I've got people from both sides of the parties and both sides of the aisle that want to come with me on this adventure. They are helping me behind the scenes, from people in the House of Lords to senior members of the Metropolitan Police to senior people at TfL that say, Brian, your ideas are incredible. We want to work with you because politics is the reason this city is broken. And we love the fact that you don't care about the politics. You just want what's best for London, and we can see that in your heart. That's what makes the difference. I want a 20-year plan for London. I want to do things that someone else will get credit for in the future. This is not about politics. This is about our lives here. I love this city. This is about our future and our children's future. So on May 6th, you will have the choice or the illusion of choice between two parties and an independent candidate, which is me. I promise we will move this city forward. Or you can have 3 more years of the same nonsense with the current mayor of London. It's up to you, but it's also on you. So if you choose not to vote, or if you choose to vote for one of these two parties, then you're going to have to take ownership of 3 more years of this city being run the way it is, or something very close to it. So I know that's heavy. I know that's a lot of pressure to put on you, but it's your democratic right to choose. And that's why I've been out here in the streets of London on my digital battle bus, putting my face all over all sorts of billboards and digital places in London, risking my own arrest because I believe that you have the right to choose. I believe in our fundamental democratic right as human beings. And I hope on May 6th you'll choose to put London forward. Let's go in a new direction. Let's make this city world class once again. And I look forward to being your mayor.